Welcome back. I have made up a colorful drawing just to make it fun learning. So basically we have microservices running at port 4000 and 5000. If you're not understanding what's microservices, please see my previous video. So here we got 4 entities connected to the microservices. First is front end. Of course, we are not making the front end as of now. Probably if I get time, I will be able to demo front end connected to the Node.Js. We have the friendly guy Insomnia, which is an alternative for Postman, and I like very much. So Insomnia is already there, which is mimicking the front end. And the backend, of course, is the port 4000 and 5002 Node.js servers running in microservices architecture. And both of them share the common MongoDB, and also both of them have pre-installed JWT, which is JSON Web Token. I'll be giving 2 GitHub repos where I have configured for port 4000 and port 5000. Port 4000 is running the authorization services, whereas port 5000 is running the general services. So we will be going into the code now. First of all, let me show you my git bash. I am running 2 git bash here. As you can see, there are 2 git bash. One is running at port 4000, as you can see here. The other one is running at port 5000, which is the general purpose server. So the one which is running at the lower side, which is 4000, is the authorization server. And you can see here I have configured the starting or entry point as authJS for the authorization server and app.js for the general purpose server. So I have opened both these in Visual Studio Code. The green one is representing app.js, you can see, which is the general purpose one, whereas the maroon color one, which is this one, is the authorization, which is having auth.js as the entry point. So now I have got the ability to zoom in and zoom out, as you can see. So it'll be more easy to your eyes what I have written here and I'm going through. So probably this should be okay. Yeah, this should be okay for the size. So let's go through the authorization portion first. We are now in the authServer code, which I have opened in Visual Studio Code. And this is the entry point. So let's see. And I have configured localhost 3000 for course, which will probably our domain for the front side, development domain. So package.json has, the main thing is JSON Web Token here, and of course .env is installed. And how does the config example look like? It's configured for port 4000 and with all the MongoDB string architecture here. So you have to configure it here, the string architecture. And then we don't have any models here. So let me close everything first. We don't need any models now as of now. So there is no models file here. That's the difference you can see here. The middleware, of course, is there. And then I got the user where I will have 2 routes working here. One is the login route and other is the token route. So let's go through these in detail. Probably I think I will close with this authorization server. microservice architecture in this episode, then we will take the general purpose one. If not, it will become a very lengthy video. So here, as usual, we are requiring express, router, and JSON web token, followed by definition of API login, which is the route, which is a post request. Here what is happening is we are getting the username, and then we are defining the user like this, and then access token is generate access token. So here you can see in the generate access token is a function call, and I have used jwt.sign with the user, which we have made it here with the process access token secret, which is available in this config. You can see probably I didn't put it, later on I'll put that, or maybe I can copy it from this one. Let's check in the config, do we have, yeah, we have this. So let me copy that, and I will go to this side and I'll paste it, and then this should be 4000. Okay, we got the access token secret and refresh token secret here. So I was explaining the routes with the user. So it will take from the env.env, which is here, and of course you have to configure it as config.env. I have explained to you in many episodes about this, so nothing to worry on that. So once we have done that, XPass in, this is the new term that is coming for our understanding. I have configured it as 30 seconds. So let's say if it is 1 hour, yeah, I put 1h, I think. You can look at the documentations. And if it is 1 day, it is 1 day. So here we are 30 seconds. So let's save it. Okay. Now the other route is API token, where we are defining a refresh token is request body token, because the refresh token is the one which is coming in here. So if refresh token is null, then send a 401. If refresh token does not include refresh token, so here what is meaning here is that we are defining an array. Actually in real world this will be defined in a database. So the array holding all the refresh tokens. So currently for demo purpose we are using refresh tokens as an empty array initializing. Once we do that, we are checking if it includes this refresh token. Then if it does not include, you can see here there's a negation here. If does not include refresh token, then send 403. So what is the case if it does include the refresh token? Then come and verify with refresh token secret. Remember, we are doing refresh token secret here because we have generated refresh token. How? With refresh token secret. That is the difference. So if you are confused, please look at my previous videos where I have diagrammatically explained everything. So for refresh token, we will use refresh token secret only. So then what happens here is that we are verifying with this refresh token secret. It's something like deciphering or decoding, and then we will get the user. So if it's an error, send 403, and if no error, we will generate the access token with the username, and then we will response.json access token. So what happens here is token, when we call this route, we will get access token. In order to get the access token, we have to give the refresh token. So it's a bit confusing for beginners or newcomers. Please refer to my previous videos and subscribe to my channel so that you can see all my playlists. Previous videos has explanation of that. So it will be more clearer if you tag along, and I will explain to you in this insomnia. Okay. So let's look at it in action. I am clicking the insomnia. First of all, I am clicking at 5000 port, which is the general purpose port. I am going to get all those posts, which you can see all those posts are coming, right? So there is no authentication, anything there. It's simply pulling all the posts. Now we will go into authentication, which is JSON web token. We got a header here, which is content type application JSON. We have a JSON here where I am declaring username as Sammy. So remember that we got 30 seconds only, so we had to be very fast. So let me send this. I got access token. So I copy the access token as usual, and then I'm going to get user posts for all the posting by this particular user who is Sammy. So I send it, you can see. So it's not at 30 seconds. So I'm clicking it, coming, you can see. Once the 30 seconds is over, it will show forbidden, you see. Now, how many times I click also, it is forbidden. Because why? The JSON web token has expired. How we know it's expired? Because we have set it here as 30 seconds. You can see here. So that is the trick. So I keep on sending with this access token. The access token has already been expired. So how to revive the access token? So for reviving the access token, we need to get the refresh token from here. Refresh token does not have any expiry. So I go to the token post. Again, it is at 4000 because we are running the microservice at 4000 port. And then I am going to give token as this one. Paste it and I send. I'll get an access token. So refresh token in turn generates a new access token, which if I use here in my bearer, I'd be able to get the data. That means without logging in, I just pass the refresh token through the bearer in the header. I am able to get it, you see, until 30 seconds. So 30 seconds over, it's gone. So again, if I need to do, I have to generate the access token again. So how do I generate that? I already copied this refresh token. I'll do it one more time for you guys to understand. And then I go to token post, which is running at 4000. And then I'll go to the JSON where I have defined token. So I'll paste it here. Then I will send. I get a new access token for 30 seconds duration, and I had to be fast enough to copy it and get into here, header, and then I had to paste it here, and then I will send it. I get. So 2 times, 3 times, 4th time, 5th time, 6th time, 7th time, 8th time, 9th time, 10th time, 11th time, 12th time, 14th, 13th time, it's gone. So any number of times you click now, it's gone because the 30 seconds validity has expired. So now you understand the beauty of microservice and also the refresh and access token, hopefully. Please subscribe to my channel and like it. Please put your comments. Comments are welcome so that I can do more videos illustrative for you guys. In the next episode, we will cover the last portion, which is the general purpose microservice, which is running at 5,000, which is this one and this one. Okay, these two paths or routes are called from 5,000, which is running as microservice Node.js server. Okay, thank you and bye bye.